Ring. Ring starts with an R. I'm nervous. Where's summon R back? Wow. We avoided him. Thank goodness. And I need the Daedric dagger. How have you been? You.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
Look what? Welcome. Hello. I'd ask the same of you.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
And you are Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
I have the key.
The key!
The key!
The skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again.
Yes, I have the key.
And Mercer Frey?
Dead.
Then it's over. And my death wasn't.
Bring out, get it!
I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I did this to get rich.
Were I able to provide it, I'd shower you in wealth for what you've done. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
I have about 3,000 hours in Skyrim. I have about 2,000 on Xbox. I have over 1,000 in vanilla. And I have several hundred. I mean, so I have about 700 on. No, I have over 1,000 on old Skyrim. And in SC, I have several hundred, maybe 3, 4. Gotta be close to 500 hours on Skyrim SE now. Karaya helped me.
Carlyle? She's still alive?
Yes, she
I
is.
feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
No, she did not. Then take the key. Right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
Dying well? Or, well, just dying? How can a spirit die?
The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow.
Everglow?
When Mercer stole
Not
the
Evergloom?
key, that
Evergloom?
conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then I'll have to proceed alone. Where am I going? Why am my head, half my head's out of the camera? What's going on?
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
Yes, the Ebonmere. The key. Why can't you just take it so I don't have to bother with all that mess?
Whatever is affecting the Nightingale Sentinels is starting to affect me too.
You?
As I get closer to the Ebonmere, I begin to feel myself slipping away.
Slipping away.
Even right this moment, I feel strange when I don't think I should be feeling anything at all.
What's wrong with the other sentinels?
With the Ebonmere closed and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose or their original identities.
Why aren't you like them?
My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away.
How does the Ebonmere affect us all?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Luck is meaningless. What we do involves skill.
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
How's that changing the way things are?
Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment.
Or two dragons appearing out of nowhere.
Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits.
I see. So with the Ebonmere closed, our luck's run dry.
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
I thought the lucky lady... What? Never mind. What will I face in the pilgrim's path?
I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who was trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? Good luck.
Alright, there's a dead adventurer around here somewhere. This area is safe. I don't remember where there he is. Oh, and he dropped a nice axe. Ebony war axe of the sorcerer. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Mister's journal. Okay, weapons. Let's check out the ebony war axe of the sorcerer. Absorbs 30 points of magicka. Ebony. Ebony is a really classy looking style. And the fact that they made it black makes it both classy and menacing. You know, so a good guy or a bad guy could wear it and still look good. Alright. Nystrom's journal. Alright. He's dead, so he's narrating from the great beyond. I don't know why I let Anders talk me into this plan. He said the place would be full of riches, but I have yet to see even a single gold coin. To make matters worse, I think the other priests are beginning to suspect we aren't who we say we are. If they discover we're posing as priests of Nocturnal, I'm sure they're not going to simply ask us to leave nicely. I'll have to watch my step. As an acolyte of Nocturnal, I've been assigned a mentor, old dark elf fellow by the name of Vithelius. Maybe if I act the part, I can pry some information from him about the Pilgrim's Path. Anders swears to me that all of the temple's wealth is stashed within their inner sanctum, which supposedly sits at the end of the path, so my job is to get us through the obstacles alive. Vithelius was easier to coax than I expected. Gave me a wealth of information on the Pilgrim's Path, but he was speaking in riddles. I'll try to record what I remember here and share it with Anders after he's done with his mentor. The only thing Vithelius seemed clear about was that there were 5 tests on the path. This is what he said about each. Shadows of their former selves, sentinels of the dark. They wander evermore and deal swift death to defilers. Above all they stand vigilance everlasting, beholden to the murk, yet contentious of the glow. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material. For her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Direct and yet indirect, the path to salvation, a route of cunning with fortune, betraying the foolish. The journey is complete. The Empress's embrace awaits the fallen. Hesitate not if you wish to gift her your eternal devotion. He also